Kenny Goodman here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to spot a fake page rank. I've been getting a lot of emails recently about this particular subject. I have done a blog post about it in the past, and I thought it was about time I did a video because so many people are starting to use domain face at the moment. I didn't want people to go out there and start buying fake page ranks without doing their own due diligence and checking manually themselves. So what I do when I see a high page rank is I will first of all look at the page, see whether there's anything up there. So with this example here, and then I will check out its page rank. Now this is an extension for Google Chrome, and it's showing that this is a page rank of 8. So the way I will check is to type in info : and then www. And then the domain name. And as you can see, it's not showing the domain name here. So this is proving to be a fake page rank of 8. In fact, they're taking the page rank from Amazon.com. So I would not purchase that domain name. Some other due diligence that you should perform as well when you're checking domain names is to check that they're relevant to your industry that you're going into, because sometimes, although you should always go for a domain name that has the key phrase in there, you may find that there's a more generic domain name that has got a history of being involved in your industry and has a DMOZ listings of being involved in your industry, but just doesn't have the key phrase in there, but has, thousands of pages indexed that relate to your industry. So it's already receiving traffic. So although it's best practice to always go for the key phrase in there, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should always go for the key phrase. For example, if carphonewarehouse.com became available, it doesn't have the key phrase mobile phone in there, because Carphone Warehouse started up years ago as a car phone warehouse, and now it's one of the UK's biggest ever mobile phone retail outlets. And if that came up for sale cheap, I would buy it all day long. So the best way to check is to go into archive.org. So let's have a look at carphonewarehouse.com. And if you didn't know anything about this company, you would assume that it was probably a little bit of a dated car phone website, when in actual fact it's all about mobile phones completely. It's one of the UK's biggest. So let's look at the website we just saw earlier, the fake PageRank one. Now, if you're going into the mortgage industry, you would hope that this has something to do with the mortgage industry. And if we check one of their pages, it's actually a foreign website. Looks like it's Russian Baltic or something. And I wouldn't go near it with a barge pole because it's nothing to do with any of the industries I'm involved in. At least I don't think it is, because I can't read the writing. But it's in a foreign language as well, so I would steer clear of that. So that's how to do some due diligence on domain names that you're looking to purchase. That's how to check fake page rank, and also how to check the history. Thanks.